Don't wait for things to get easier, simpler, better. Life will always be complicated. Learn to be happy right now, otherwise you'll run out of time.
Hi guys, how's it going? In today's video I will be doing this commission piece. Somebody reached out, found me, I believe on Neighbors app it's called, or Neighborhood, I'm not quite certain, but they found me there and he asked me to refinish this table. They're moving to Arizona actually, which is quite neat, but this table is just, if I can see why he wants to keep it. It is so sturdy, in such a great condition, just needs some love. Somebody previously put some sort of finish on it that made it super sticky, so we're going to rectify that. Paint the legs gray because they asked my opinion because they have white cabinets and they're like, we do off-white? And I told them like having white and an off-white usually doesn't go quite well together, so it would be nice to have accented something, so it would be probably like some sort of a light gray and dark top finish stain on chairs and table. So I'm just going to go ahead, begin this piece by sanding the top, sanding the chair tops, and after I sand it, stain it, I'll be sealing it, and the rest it will be inside. All right.
I get so caught up in the middle. It had a lot of bad finish that somebody put on it, almost like aged grease. So to begin, I started with 80 grit sandpaper to remove all the finish, all the goo and everything off. Later on I transitioned to 150, but until then we're just removing everything so we have a clean slate. I can hide what this is.
As I said before, you guys, on details I'll still be using citrus strip that doesn't want to come out, but pretty much only the details because, like I said, I feel as though sand drip does a better job on removing stuff without creating too much of a stain.
Yeah, I keep drowning in those blue eyes, and you can tell me how I feel like.
Table and chairs have definitely seen better days, but while I was sanding the chairs, I was waiting about half an hour, 45 minutes for the detail paint to pull, and now we're gonna clean it up.
Using mineral spirits and steel wool sponge, I was able to remove all the goo that was left from a stripper and all the finish that was left on a table.
Show you guys how it's turning out. Okay, see, this is how before and then after, and I'll see you guys once I'm done. Alright, now that the majority of stripper is off, I'm going to go ahead and wipe it down with baby wipes and mineral spirit just to get the rest of the little goof and whatnot off.
To get it ready for stain, we are using 150 grit sandpaper to smooth all the imperfections out and get it nice and ready.
Okay guys, now that we have finally sanded it all, smoothed it out as much as possible, but you know, refinishing jobs, some things are never gonna be perfect again. This table was used and loved by family for a long time, so we're gonna restore it to our best ability to make it look as beautiful as possible. Using Minwax wood stain, and it's in color Ebony. We will be staining the top, leaving it for a few minutes and wiping it off. The guy that I'm doing this furniture for did want the color to be of the stain as dark as possible, and that's exactly what we're doing here. Wait. You guys like my dances? Just kidding. I'm actually a pretty goofy person, but you know, knowing that people are actually gonna see that side of me, oftentimes I tend to like block myself a bit. Could be a good thing too, because sometimes I say too much, like really too much. There's no TMI in me. Like, ask my husband, like sometimes he has to cover his head and says, oh God, you guys, that's just my wife. But I am who I am. I worked in it for almost 30 years, and I'll take me for who I am, right? Tell me your furniture refinisher without tell me your furniture refinisher. My background furniture surrounding me on all sides and below. Yeah, so not, anyway, yeah, furniture everywhere. But unfortunately, in this garage, I do have very little working space right now because one, it's filled with furniture. Two, some of the orders require more space, so I'm going to take the chairs that are just refinished in sets of 3 to seal them. And of course, you guys are coming along with me.
I'm wiping it down with a rag to remove all the dust and spraying it with vodka to seal the chairs. Remember how I said all over this table and chairs there was finish almost like wax or old grease? Do you see how much coming out of it? It's horrible. A lot of it I had to do by hand, and it took me hours. I mean, sometimes it took me 2 hours per chair to remove all that.
Okay, so to seal this beauty and the chairs, I'm using lacquer by Vodka. It's so good. It's probably my favorite because of the durability. It's just stinky and you have to protect yourself from fumes and wear gloves, but it does a really good job. So I already have 1 coat on it. I'm going to go ahead, tag you guys for the 2nd coat, and the 3rd one I'll do off camera, you know, just so you, not too repetitive, I guess, right? So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So this whole set has now been primed, and you guys saw me sealing it. Since we're painting it white, I didn't want to take you through the whole process and sealing it and cleaning it, sanding it. You saw all that. Now I didn't want to take you through the whole process of doing all this stuff with white color. It's boring. So now that we're putting actual paint on, we're gonna use chalked by rust-oleum and in color linen white. And let's go ahead and get this done, shall we? Brushes before, best investment ever, and they're not that expensive. Well, not badly anyway. I mean, ooh, I always love spilling paint. Just kidding. No, I always love watching it transform from, as you can see the difference from just primer or 1 coat of paint to the 2nd. Looks so good.
Better say something that will change my mind. Gotta there's something, 'cause I'm not blind. And I don't know how to enjoy it. Every time you tell me it's not there, I suppose that we won't stand a chance. We won't stand a chance.
This table has been a very good learning experience, if I do say so myself. But the table and chairs and turning out beautifully, my customer made a decision that they do want it distressed, which I think is the best idea. And I think it's looking gorgeous. Now I painted. It has a coat of paint, 2 coats of primer. I am just going to go ahead and distress it and seal it, and guess what? I'm gonna tag you all along. Using 100 grit sandpaper, I'm quickly distressing this piece all over the edges.
Something that will blow my mind. If I have learned one thing, it's wasting time.
To seal the paint, we're using Jolie finishing wax, and you guys already know it's one of my favorites because I love the durability it provides. But we're just applying it all over the table, chairs, and just finishing up. So I'm starting, you can see me, but I'm starting to stage this table. I'm gonna be like this, okay? Or like this, I'm just kidding. But I'm starting to stage this table. It is really hard to get a good shot of this table, so I'm gonna do my best. But I'm going to go ahead, lightly clean it, stage it, and I am due to deliver it today. So, alright, let's go ahead, wipe the dust down, and set it up. We're not gonna go crazy staging it, just something nice and basic, and just to show off the beauty of the table. All right, it's all set up. You guys, it's been a project, long coming. So, I wasn't going to set it up like a dinner plate once, but I'm going to because why not, right? All right, let's go ahead. Set it up before the reveal. All right. It is truly such a small space I have to work with, so I'm gonna do my best to capture it all, you guys. It looks so good, but it is so hard to capture it. Let's see if I can push it a little further out. Okay. I'm putting this up here because, you know, just so we have a little bit something in the background. So hard. I have such a small space to work with, and it is super hard to get the capture the whole thing, and I'm breaking out. Thank you. Exactly what I wanted, Mother Nature. But let's go ahead and show you guys. I wonder if it's zoomed out. Oh, there it goes. Look at that, you guys. How gorgeous is this? I mean, I'm just in love. All this little detailing. The distress look of it. It is so beautiful. You guys, this project took me probably the longest to complete because there were hiccups with it. But my little dust over here. Look at that. And I'm so happy that it goes back to the wonderful, sweet family.
They were in high school when they met, and things got kinda awkward. With sparks in the air, he would stare at her in class, and she would try to act cool. But it was obvious, like, ooh, they would be together, ooh. And one day she said, write me a love song, 'cause I know you'll make it beautiful.
Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna show you a couple pictures that I took just now. But it's a beautiful transformation. I wish I could show more, but for some reason it's not letting me. Like I said, it's a smaller space. I wish I could push it out, do a little more. But I put the blanket ladder for a little bit of a background finesse. I don't even know what that means, but alright. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. You can also follow me on Instagram at @bquam. Thank you again, and you guys have a wonderful day.
It's true. And then he said, I wrote you a love song, and I tried to make it beautiful.